This is Steve Young for the Co-Roundtable. I'd like to share a concern, actually, a few thoughts, I suppose, about the impact of monopoly. Because one of the things I think we can see about monopoly power of companies in a capitalist, quote unquote, free market system is the intersection of economic power and government or political power. Monopolies kind of, I think, convert a private company into something which is more than just a private company, because a monopoly doesn't have to worry so much about competition, market forces, customers, quality of product, things like that, the way a small company does. So recently in the United States, around our politics, we have this issue of huge companies with great market share, in particular Facebook and Twitter, which provide a service of letting other people know what you think. So they're in some sense like a Hyde Park in London or a town square where you can go and talk. But because of different ideas about what is right and good to say, Twitter, one of these companies, told President Trump that he could no longer use its service. He could no longer have a Twitter account. And Facebook has also put restrictions on what it will allow to be disseminated on its service, which billions of people can access. And another company said that Parler, a limited platform for speaking, was also could not have public access. We also see arguments now in January from here and there about people saying that it's okay to suppress certain speech and freedom of thought because some people have been programmed with misinformation or hateful ideas, and they need to be quote unquote deprogrammed. Now there are two other communication services, Signal and Telegram, which use encryption, so that it's a more limited outreach, is not really public, but can they compete with Facebook and Twitter? They don't have the reach. So this leaves us with the question, which is under debate and nobody seems to have an answer, is what is the balance of power actually with a great monopoly in communications and freedom of speech and freedom of thought and government?